10 Best V8 Luxury Sedans You Can Still Buy. New in 2025. Number 10, 2025. Lexus IS 500 F Sport Performance. Let's kick things off with the 2025 Lexus IS 500 F Sport Performance. This compact luxury sedan packs a punch with a 5-liter naturally aspirated V8 under the hood. Tune in, and you'll hear that classic Lexus V8 burble as you fire it up. In terms of spec sheet muscle, it puts out 472 horsepower and 395 pound-feet of torque. What does that feel like? Lexus claims a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in around 4.3 seconds, quick enough to pin you back in the seat on every green light. Power is sent rear-wheel drive, and the chassis is tuned for sharp handling, giving the IS 500 a surprisingly agile character in corners. Inside, picture yourself in a sporty cockpit trimmed in semi-aniline leather and Alcantara, with big bolsters to hold you on hard cornering. Up front, you have heated, ventilated sports seats and a 14-speaker Mark Levinson stereo. In the back, the space is just adequate. Squeeze 3 adults in a pinch, but 2 will ride in comfort. Tech features include dual 14-inch infotainment displays in a new portrait layout for 2025, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Lexus Safety System, plus active safety goodies. Starting at about $59,520 MSRP, the IS 500 isn't cheap, but it's a value compared to exotic V8 sedans. It's special because it's one of the few remaining naturally aspirated V8 sedans on sale. No turbos means an old-school linear power band. The trade-off is fuel economy, around 16 miles per gallon city, 24 miles per gallon highway, so plan on premium fuel. But next up, number 9 is a brutish Cadillac super sedan that rockets like a muscle car while wearing a tuxedo. Number 9, 2023 Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. Meet the 2023 Cadillac CT5V Blackwing, Cadillac's unapologetic answer to the performance sedan. Under its shark nose hood lurks a 6.2-liter supercharged V8. This hot rod engine cranks out a deafening 668 horsepower and 659 pound-feet of torque. Yes, 668 horsepower in a luxury sedan. Cadillac reports a 0 to 60 sprint in roughly 3.6 seconds with a manual gearbox. The auto trims it to approximately 3.5 seconds. Although it's incredibly fast, on par with many supercars, the CT5V Blackwing retains a luxurious cabin. The interior mixes leather, suede, and carbon fiber. The front sports seats are supremely bolstered and have 16-way power adjustment with heating, ventilation, and massage on higher trims. The rear seat is a 50-50 split bench, roomy enough for 2 adults, with a center console for a bit more comfort. Cadillac loads it with tech, a 13.4-inch touchscreen with Google built in, a head-up display, and the latest Super Cruise hands-free highway driving on the options list. Drive it, and you'll feel that supercharged grunt instantly. In touring mode, it's still a hard-launch rocket. Switch to Tour or Auto, and the magnetic ride control softens up for a smooth GT experience. It's RWD only, mated to a standard 6-speed manual, 10-speed auto optional. The Blackwing even lets you disable stability control for a bit of controlled chaos. Base MSRP starts around $93,390. That's actually a bargain in this lineup, considering its fire-breathing specs. Real-world usage means premium fuel and a thirst of mid-teens miles per gallon. But you're rewarded with an intoxicating soundtrack and corner-carving ability. Next at number 8, we head overseas to a Maserati, a lavish 4-door with Italian style and a twin-turbo V8 roaring from the rear. Number 8, 2024 Maserati Quattroporte Trofeo Slide. Into number 8, the 2024 Maserati Quattroporte Trofeo. This Italian Lexus sedan looks every bit the elegant Grand Tourer, draped in fine leather and wood. Under the long hood is where the party starts. A 3.8-liter twin-turbo V8. It punches out 580 horsepower and 538 pound-feet of torque. In Maserati speak, that's enough for about a 4.2-second 0 to 60 miles per hour time. In practice, it feels blisteringly fast, but with that exotic Italian timbre from the exhaust. The Quattroporte Trofeo is rear-wheel drive. Maserati's Q4 AWD is not available on the V8 model, with an 8-speed automatic. Its ride quality is firm yet comfortable, cruisy enough on the highway, with a sports car edge when you push it. The big, literally sedan weighs in around 4,700 pounds, but in exchange, you get a feeling of exclusive performance. Inside, imagine soft, piano fiore leather, Maserati's most luxurious hide, with contrast stitching, plus aluminum and carbon fiber accents. The front seats are power adjustable and heated, ventilated. And yes, they massage, because why not? Rear passengers enjoy a nearly limousine-level experience. Lots of legroom, heated rear seats and some trims, and a quiet, luxurious cabin tuned for conversation. Standard tech includes a 12.3-inch touchscreen with Maserati Connect, navigation, and a premium 17-speaker sound system. As for price, the 2022 Trofeo started around $148,895. Expect the 2024 to be a bit higher. This makes it more expensive than an Audi or BMW, but still below, say, a Bentley. It's special for combining old-world luxury with a Ferrari-sourced engine. You're cruising in a chauffeured comfort zone, yet with the heart of a sports car. Stay tuned for number 7. It's back to Germany with a 4-door powerhouse that blends full-size luxury with ballistic super saloon speed. Number 7. 2023. Mercedes-AMG E63 S4 Matic. Crank it up for number 7. The 2023 Mercedes-AMG E63 S4 Matic. This is Mercedes's big power executive sedan. Its 4-liter twin-turbo V8 lays down 603 horsepower and 627 pound-feet torque. Like a rocket ship in a tuxedo, the E63S bolts to 60 miles per hour in about 3 seconds, with the AMG's lightning-fast 9-speed gearbox, partially thanks to an electric turbocharger. It's standard all-wheel drive 4MATIC+, so it sticks to the road like glue. Yet you can dial into a rear-drive drift mode for extra fun. The ride is controlled by AMG's multi-chamber air suspension, which can be plush for comfort or stiff for track duty at the flick of a drive mode switch. Inside, the E63S is unabashedly high-tech and lavish. You sit in deep, highly bolstered Napa leather AMG performance seats, heated and ventilated. The dash is dominated by dual 12.3-inch displays for digital gauges and the MBUX infotainment. Materials are top shelf, smooth Napa leather, faux suede headliner, metal trim. Standard features include things like wireless charging, Burmester 3D audio, and all the latest driver assists, adaptive cruise, lane keep, blind spot, etc. Rear seat occupants get heated rear seats and climate control zones, a proper Mercedes Gentleman's Club vibe. With an MSRP around $113,950, the E63S costs extra for its power. Every aspect screams luxury and performance. The trunk is decent at 13 cubic feet, and build quality is rock solid. Fuel economy is on the thirsty side. EPA approximately 16 city, 23 highway. But you're here for the adrenaline and the flying carpet ride, not MPG. Number 6 moves to Bavaria, a stealthy powerhouse that combines limousine luxury with Nürburgring-bred performance. You're definitely going to want to stick around. Number 6, 2023 BMW Alpina B7. At number 6, we have the 2023 BMW Alpina B7 xDrive. This is BMW's ultra-luxury take on the 7 Series, tuned by Alpina. Under its hood sits BMW's hand-built 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8. In Alpina spec, it churns out about 600 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. The B7 is AWD xDrive and rockets to 6 sonorous cabin with tons of rear seat amenities. Up next at number 5, BMW goes full Gran Tourer with a 4-door coupe that could outrun an M3. Stay with us. Number 5, 2023 BMW M8 Competition Gran Coupe. Next is number 5, the 2023 BMW M8 Competition Gran Coupe. Think of it as a 4-door coupe, blending 4-door practicality with the soul of a supercar. It uses a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, same basic engine as the M5, tuned to a whopping 617 horsepower. BMW's data shows an official 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 2.7 seconds, making it one of the fastest sedans out there. All-wheel drive is standard, with a mode to send power to the rear wheels only for power slides. It feels nearly as quick as its spec sheet. On takeoff, you're slammed into the seats with launch control fury. However, despite the brute force, the M8 GC's cabin is a luxurious place. You get high-back M Sport leather seats, heated and cooled with memory, carbon fiber trim, and BMW's latest iDrive 8 infotainment with dual 12.3-inch screens. The ride is firm in Sport Plus mode. Those 20-inch wheels and performance rubber contribute. But in Comfort mode, the suspension does an admirable job smoothing the ride on rough roads. Rear seat headroom and legroom are actually quite generous for a coupe-style body, and it has about 11 cubic feet of cargo space. At around $136,095 MSRP, it's expensive, but for 600-plus horsepower and near supercar pace, it's competitive with the Merc and Audi rivals. Fuel economy is low, single digits in the city. So like the others, it's really a weekend toy, or for those who don't mind, frequent stops at the gas station. Coming in at number 4, buckle up for the Audi RS7 Sportback, a hatchback sedan that looks sleek and goes blisteringly fast. Number 4, 2023 Audi RS7 Sportback. Sliding in at number 4 is the 2023 Audi RS7 Sportback. It's essentially a high-performance 5-door sedan with a fastback roofline. Think coupe-style sedan. It wears all the luxe trappings of an Audi A7 inside, but under the hood is a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 with 591 horsepower and 590 pound-feet. Audi says it hits 60 miles per hour in about 3 seconds. The RS7 comes standard with Quattro all-wheel drive and air suspension, so it grips like a truck, yet rides smoothly when you're cruising. Interior space is surprisingly generous. Up front, you get sports seats upholstered in leather and Alcantara with great bolstering. Back seats have plenty of legroom for 2 adults, plus there's a hunk of cargo space, 49 cubic feet with the rear seats folded, thanks to the hatch. The cabin is plush, leather everywhere, a fully digital gauge cluster, and a high-end Bang & Olufsen sound system. Tech is comprehensive. Dual touchscreens, 10.1-inch upper/8.6-inch lower, wireless phone charging, and all the driver assists, adaptive cruise, night vision camera, etc. on board. Performance-wise, it's a missile, but with typical Audi civility. Put it in comfort mode, and the ride is controlled for everyday use, though still firm. Switch to dynamic/RS mode, and the engine note gets much louder, and shift points hold until redline. One cool trick: rear wheel steering for enhanced agility. It makes this long car surprisingly nimble in turns and parking. Fuel economy will be trash. Low teens city, high teens highway. But then again, you're piloting an AMG combatant sedan that can haul a family. Base MSRP is about $125,995. It's pricey, but consider, fewer sedans can shuttle you, and 3 friends from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Flat and double as a daily driver. And at number 3, prepare for the Audi S8, a full-size luxury sedan that still roars with V8 power in everyday attire. Stay tuned. Number 3. 2023 Audi S8. Number 3 is the 2023 Audi S8, which takes the elegant A8 full-size sedan and kicks it up a notch. Like the RS7, it uses a 4-liter twin-turbo V8, but tuned to a slightly softer 563 horsepower and 590 pound-feet. Still plenty powerful. Audi reports a 0 to 60 miles per hour of about 3.2 seconds. It's all-wheel drive as well, with cylinder deactivation and a mild hybrid system to boost efficiency at cruising speeds. Step inside and it's calm, executive-class luxury. There's available massaging seats, diamond-stitch leather door panels, 4-zone climate, and virtually every comfort feature Audi offers. Heated, dark-ventilated seats, front and rear, power sunshades, premium 3D audio. The S8's ride is smoother than the RS7's. It leans into its role as a grand tourer. But put it in sport mode, and the adaptive air suspension firms up, while the quad exhaust growls convincingly. Driver assist tech is state-of-the-art. You get adaptive cruise with lane center assist, a head-up display, night vision camera, and a virtual cockpit gauge cluster. Despite its understated looks, it's no slouch. Nose to tail, it's very long and low, yet it manages corners with minimal body roll. The spacious cabin means back seat riders travel like VIPs, and the trunk is a generous 13 cubic feet. Not huge, but bigger than the Mercedes S-Class trunk. This is pricey too, starting around $121,595. But you're getting full-size luxury plus near supercar pace. The S8 in real life feels like a quiet cruiser until you bury the throttle, at which point it unleashes that powerful V8 and rockets forward, all while dampening bumpiness like a limousine. Don't blink, because coming up at number 2 is a wild card from England, a Bentley that quietly redefines what a limo can do. Number 2. 2024 Bentley Flying Spur V8 sliding in at number 2 is perhaps the ultimate in understated luxury performance. The 2024 Bentley Flying Spur with the V8 engine. Unlike many Bentleys that roar, this one whispers until you prod it. The 4-liter twin-turbo V8 under the hood is a smooth operator. It produces 542 horsepower and 568 pound-feet torque. Don't let that modest horsepower fool you. This 5,100-pound super sedan rockets 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds, all while carrying 5 passengers in opulent style. Inside, the Flying Spur is unlike anything else on our list. Think kilometers of hand-stitched leather, wood veneers, and metal surfaces polished to perfection. Front seats are infinitely adjustable, and rear seats? Imagine airline first-class legroom with optional footrests. This cabin is whisper quiet. Bentley's laminated glass and double insulation means you hear almost nothing from outside. Standard features include a 12.3-inch rotating dash display, which can flip between dual screens or wood veneers, a high-end Naim audio system, and a whopping suite of tech: night vision, 360-degree camera, 4-zone climate, massaging seats front and rear, etc. The V8 Flying Spur gets all-wheel drive and rear-wheel steering, so despite its size, it handles surprisingly well. It feels composed and confidence-inspiring. There's even a sport mode, where the exhaust crackles subtly on shifts. Very polite compared to the AMGs or RVs, but still satisfying if you listen carefully. The ride in comfort mode is as smooth as any sofa you've sat in, courtesy of Bentley's air suspension and dampers. The price is stratospheric. Base V8 Flying Spur starts around $215,000 and can quickly climb with options. It's a big step up from the others, but Bentley's blend of luxury is in a class of its own. Real-world-wise, it means you arrive anywhere in silence and opulence, yet you could outrun most sports sedans to the stoplight. And finally, at number 1, we have a true legend that marries flagship luxury with brute power. You'll want to stick around for this finale. Number 1, 2023. Mercedes-AMG S 584 Matic. Topping our list at number 1 is the 2023 Mercedes-AMG S 584 Matic. This is the full-size flagship of Mercedes, dressed in AMG performance DNA. It houses a 4-liter twin-turbo V8, making 496 horsepower and 516 pound-feet torque. With all-wheel drive, it rockets to 60 miles per hour in about 3.9 seconds. Why is this number 1? It blends ultimate luxury and extreme performance. Inside, you sit in first class, Napa leather seating everywhere, both front and rear. The driver and passenger get individual 12.3-inch screens, and the passenger has an optional extra screen in the dash as well. Rear passengers have power recline, massaging heated seats, and a control panel for their comfort and infotainment. Standard tech is mind-boggling. A 64-color ambient lighting system, vertical center display, active body control suspension that can lean into corners, and a Magic Sky Control sunroof that tints itself electronically. Despite weighing around 5,000 pounds, the S580 feels nimble thanks to all-wheel steering and adaptive air suspension. In comfort mode, it glides over potholes. In sport mode, it sips through twisty roads, and the V8's bark is more pronounced. AMG throws in features like a SpeedShift 9G transmission with quicker shifts, carbon ceramic brakes, optional but worth it, and an AMG Sport exhaust. The base price is in the ballpark of $115,650 for the S-Class sedan, and AMG adds a premium, so expect roughly $120,000 to $125,000 for the S580 AMG. Given all that it offers, that's a steal in this ultra-luxury segment. If you love luxury cars but care about reliability too, you won't want to miss our previous video, Lexus versus Genesis versus Acura. Best Japanese luxury brand for reliability. Click the link right here or in the description to find out which brand truly stands the test of time.